Gemini. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let us see. Let us see. Thank you, spirits. What are the messages? What does feminine need to know? Whoa. Okay. We have the Chaser. These cards jumping out. Self-indulgence. Soulmates. Love. Okay. All right. We have the Hammer here and Palm Tree. Yeah, I'm getting the more that you love on yourself, the more that somebody wants to love on you. Okay. Yeah, you have a soulmate connection here with someone and they feel like they absolutely know how they feel about you. There's no question in this person's mind. All right, with the palm tree energy, this is a stable connection. This person feels like the two of you can get through anything. So it feels like a very resilient energy. All right, it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So a very resilient energy there between you and this person. All right, because you are somebody that I feel is big on doing your work. With this card, that's what it feels like. You're big on doing your work, like your soul work. You're not just on this journey, you know, wanting to be with somebody called a twin and this and that. No, like you are doing the work for you, those that came before you, those that will come after you. Like you're doing the hardcore, uncomfortable, messy work. Okay. And so at times you may withdraw from the connection and your person may feel like they are in the energy of chasing you. Now, even if this is not true, that's how they feel, right? Like they may not be a chaser. You may not be putting it out there to play that, you know, toxic game of runner chaser, but that's sometimes how they feel because of you turning within and focusing on self and doing your soul level work and all that, right? Especially because they feel like there's some sort of soul connection between the two of you. And there's a soul contract. If you see this card come out in your reading, there's a soul contract between you and this person. Okay. No ifs, ands, buts, or questions. Okay. Again, the love that they have for you is unconditional. So yes, I may feel a way about me having to chase behind you or chase after you, etc. When that happens, however, I love you no matter. Right. So yeah, this goes on. I don't like it, but I love you no matter. Also, it could have been something that triggered you to turn within and really do something here dealing with shadow work. All right. Your levels of self-worth. Okay. I don't know why they chose to say levels of self-worth. Okay. But that's what they chose to say. Perhaps you've always, you know, understood you had value, but you didn't understand how much, or you understood your power, but you didn't understand how powerful. You understood that you were knowledgeable, but you didn't understand to what extent or degree. Like, you know, now you're really starting to tap into that. And again, the more you love on yourself, the more this person wants to love on you. Okay. Hammer is about being persistent and then being consistent. So working on this, okay? This is not something that I just want to do for the moment and then that be it. This is something that I want to work on continually. I want to progress with you over time, okay? So this is like I want to grow together, all right? That's probably why I came out with the palm tree. Talk about growth. So let us see. All right. And also, for those of you who may have been going through some sort of issue or two with your person, they really want to resolve things. Okay. They could have been used to codependent, connections. And this is not that. All right. So them having to get used to what a healthy connection looks like and feels like. And that could also go for a lot of you as well. All right. But let's get back into it. For our feminines, thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you. What are the messages for feminine? The Magician. This Magician has been loving to come out, boy. All right. I feel like I keep seeing the Magician. The Ten of Wands. The Five of Swords. The Four of Wands. I mean, it jumped out too. The Knight of Swords also flew out of the deck. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Hierophant. Sheesh. Okay, they mean business here. You said, I love you, prove it. Okay, that's what I get from this. You said, I love you, prove it. Okay. Wow. Somebody could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius somewhere on their charts. Person is serious here. There's definitely past life connection, soul contract energy here between you and this person. We got twin flame energy, 11-11. This has not been an easy journey, but it's definitely taught you a lot about yourself, whoever I'm talking to. Your own capabilities, your own power. Again, with that Magician, something about that. But this person feels like they're wanting to pull something in with you. And it's not easy. It's not easy because you withdraw. Okay, this is a lot of committal energy. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. It's not even supposed to be in that position. So to see it there says a lot. Again, somebody's focusing on their healing. This person is stuck thinking about something. They can't help but feel like something is destined, okay? Regardless of what is going on at present between the two of you, that's just how this person feels. You may have your own feelings about it, but that's just where they're coming from. Look at everything. We got soulmates, love, palm tree, hammer. We see that this person's energy is like, whatever happens, I want you to know that I love you, and the actions that I'm displaying to you are going to show that, are going to prove that. Okay, in some way, again, if this person feel like they sabotage the connection, Five of Swords, they're trying to fix something. It's just not easy. Okay, not when a person, again, withdraws. Okay, I'm going to end up pulling another one over this Chaser energy too. Okay. Because, yeah, I was going to say that. It's almost like they feel like now that they've woken up to the truth of something, more than likely the connection, and the, I don't want to say importance of it, the significance of it. I'll say that. Now that they have a deeper understanding of the connection and the significance of it, when it comes to their own journey, they're like, is it too late? You know? Of course, praying that it's not. But Nine of Swords is not positive thinking, it's negative thinking. And the Hangman is trying to look at something from a different point of view. So even though I'm not seeing it the best, because I really do feel like I messed up, I'm trying to, you know, just prove through my consistent action, again, where I stand. Okay? Because whatever happened in the past, yeah, I messed it up. But this is now. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is all about things shifting and, you know, no longer being the same. So energy goes hand in hand. Death is about transformation. The Chariot is about moving on. Judgment is about waking up. So yeah, it makes sense, you know. But doesn't mean it's too late though. Seven of Pentacles is having invested into something. So if I put my time, energy into something, I'm gonna wanna, you know, see what comes from it. What does this turn into? All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups. All right, so Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups has the underlining. They do see you as somebody that's very independent, very confident, got it going on. However, they see you as someone that they want to love up on. Again, the more you love on yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more you sow into you, the more they want to sow into you. Okay? That's what I get from that. The Lovers. Yeah, it's again, like, what was I thinking? That's what I'm hearing. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Maybe they weren't. You guys know I'm Team Twin. Maybe they weren't. It's not good because mindfulness is a practice, but hey, okay, I'm also not here to judge. What's underneath boat? Heart with the key. So you're the one. You are the one, my love. That's what's going on here. 11:11 on a timestamp when I said that. Okay. 11:11. So what was I thinking? That's the one. Okay. So let us see. All right. What is this Magician about? Okay. What is this Magician? Okay, manifest your affection, manifest your love. Okay. Even the love card mentions self-love. Ace of Swords. Manifest affectionate communication from you. Loving communication. King of Pentacles. Could be Earth sign. This person got a lot on their chart, okay? Some of us have everything. So, this could just be the energy of somebody wanting to be dependable and reliable in your life. Show up as someone that's, again, permanent. Like, you know, that's what I think when I think King and Queen of Pentacles. Because just speaking as a Queen of Pentacles, you know, what you say you're going to do is what you do. You show up the way that people expect you to show up, you know. Sometimes you go above and beyond, more times than not. You take care of everybody around you. So when you're that type of energy, okay, it's like people are going to keep you in their life because they don't really have a reason to get rid of you. And, you know, King and Queen of Pentacles having that loyal thing going on with them, especially them showing up with the King of Wands too. King of Wands is very loyal, okay. Them having that loyal thing going, it's like, why would you have to get rid of this person? They don't have a reason. So again, it could be something like that here. Take the sex side of it, like just the person being dependable, reliable, showing up as who they say they are. I know I can trust this person. Their word is their bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they're good. What they say is good. I don't have to question them at all. That type of energy, you don't get rid of a person like that. You hold on to that. Okay, not too tight, let it breathe, but you know, you hold on to that. All right, so in the Three of Wands energy, it's like coming towards you. Again, it's the same thing like the boat. Something coming towards you. What is yet to arrive, but is coming in soon. Okay. All right, we have the Ten of Wands, guys. The Fool card. All right, so this is faith, brand new beginning. Okay, no matter what it looks like. Again, with that Ten of Wands. Yeah, see, Ace of Cups. Faith, brand new beginning in love, no matter what it looks like. All right. This person may not be showing what it is that they feel on their face, but they're feeling a lot. Okay, the Ten of Wands is it, but they're not looking like the Ten of Wands at all. Okay, but the King of Swords would never show what they're feeling on their face. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, not the King of Swords. Maybe the King of Wands, the King of, maybe the King of, Cups. But not the King of Swords. Maybe even the King of Pentacles. Okay? But I just don't see the King of Swords being somebody to show that on their face. And if they do, it's because they want you to see it. But who wants you to see Ten of Wands? You know? So let's think about this. I mean, then again, you got some people that just be seeking attention, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. So use your discernment, okay? Some people be like, look at me. I'm hurting. Look at me. I'm sad. Look at me. But that's not the energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, Seven of Swords is deception. So if they're being deceptive about anything, it's how they feel. That they're stressed, that they're bothered. You know, this person could be making something like all is well, that they're content. No, it's not. You know, that kind of thing. What'll be their wish fulfillment, what'll make them feel content is if they get to hammer. That sound wild. But if they get to rebuild, they get to work on things with their Empress. Woo! That was naughty, the way that came out. I didn't mean it like that, but it can definitely be taken that way if you know. So we have Temperance, all right? Temperance is all about divine intervention, divine protection. Three of Pentacles. I'm getting divine plan. That makes me feel like something was a part of divine plan. Something was part of divine plan or a divine plan. The divine plan, okay? Yeah, that's what I get from that. Eight of Pentacles and the Moon again. So just back to this person not telling you how they feel, not showing others. They don't want to look like they're chasing, perhaps, for some of them. So they're trusting in divine time that this prayer will be answered, or that, you know, this miracle will occur. The impossible will become possible. You'll reach out. You'll respond. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up here from this person, because they don't want to come off like they're chasing, for some of them, for a lot of them, but not all, okay? It's very strong, but it's not as strong as the, you know, like the majority of the energy I'm feeling here in this spread. Okay? So yeah, this is like my engagement ring, for those of you who don't know. Okay? Ace of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card and the Four of Wands is like saying that's their prayer. That again, you get to have this brand new beginning in love with the person that I love, you know, that I don't want to lose. And then we have Queen of Swords. So right now, they don't know how you feel either, because you're not showing it either. They have no clue. Okay? No idea. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I want to work on things. The Tower. This may come as a shock to you. Then again, does it? Because I feel like all you would have to do is trust your intuition. For those of you that, like I said, are really doing the work, your intuition already told you what it is, already told you how this person is feeling, already told you what to expect, etc. But if you have not seen certain things come to pass as of yet, come into fruition as of yet, your practical mind likes to try to take over. Your logical brain likes to try to take over and tell you what things are not because of what you're not seeing. Meanwhile, most of the connection between twin souls, true twin souls anyway, is like telepathic and emotional. And it's not to say that that's enough to make a relationship work, last, or anything like that. Which is why a lot of the time, twins don't come together the way that they would like. Not always, but sometimes that's just the case. Because it just stays a telepathic, emotional, and that's just not enough. You know, if you're having a human experience and you want the, you know, husband or wife and kids and all that, you're not just going to sit around and wait. You're going to live your life. And in the event that it's meant to come together, it will. But I feel like that's what this person wants, whoever I'm talking to. So it's like they're, you know, wanting to come in, speak on these things. You know, again, like I said, I love you. You say, prove it. Okay, that's what I get from this. It's only one way that you'll believe me, if I show you. You're not going to believe me just saying it. I have to show you. Perhaps I'm speaking to someone this person has told you plenty of times. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, they've mentioned it plenty of times. The sword, if we talk about swords being things like communication, the cups being things like emotion, the knights are on mission. They've come and told you how many times they love you. So many times, you know, so several times. A million times, you know. But it's like the 10 of cups is where we're attempting to go. Exactly. So if you have yet to reach that 10 of cups, you're like, okay, I hear you. Prove it, you know. And the 10 of cups again is marriage, as is the Hierophant. So, oh, you could be a person that's just like, this is just what I want. I know I want marriage. I know I want to be a wife. I am a wife. So if that's not the direction you're going in, then we ain't on the same page. You know, you could be like, I want commitment. If that's not the direction you're going in, we ain't on the same page. But things like 3 of Pentacles is being on the same page. It's literally a piece of paper here, a page. And it's people sitting here discussing the plan. They all on the same page. Okay. So I became my BFF Jill, but all right. Let's see. We have this Hanged One, this 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. All right, 3 of Wands. Again, what's to come? 3 of Swords, chill. It's like more pain is to come unless this person says something or does something. Again, cannot just say, must do. Cannot just say, must do. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Keeping something hidden or not speaking up about something soon enough is how the person feels. Is what has caused them such sadness and grief. But again, 8 of Pentacles, working on something. That's just what it is, guys. Okay, I'll pull one more here. We're going to keep it rocking. Yeah. Okay, so if there's a decision that someone has to make here, it's dealing with reunion. Someone just realized like the significance of this connection, but like after the fact. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So it's again the significance of the connection, but after the fact, the way that the two of you match, and in what ways. You know, things are complementary, you know, and in what ways. It's all that is what's going into this spread here. Okay, so let's see. Here we have awakening and family. Okay, it's like they're breaking free of karmic cycles that they've been going through repetitively with their family. Okay. If they were ever at a crossroad, that's what the Tower is about. No more being at the crossroad. Yeah, see something about runner. Now we have chaser. You see that? I can't make this up. It literally just came out the exact same way that I said it, even though I was talking about the card from the other day. Runner and chaser. Can't make it up. Now you have marriage. You see, it's like they broke free of this cycle here. You guys are breaking free. Once you break free of the runner-chaser cycle, then it's like union can happen. Okay? Breaking free of the runner-chaser cycle so that union can happen. But it's like, in order for that to happen, somebody has to stop running from something within themselves. Again, remember I said you do the work. You like run towards it. This person could have been running from it. And because they were running from it, it's almost like they were running from you. But the more you love on yourself, the more they want to love on you too. So it's like they're becoming a lot more emotional, vulnerable, and soft and this and that. But one of the ways that I feel like they're going to work through that is, remember that 10 of Wands where I said they're like stressing and feeling this way, but they're not saying nothing to you like that. You know, speaking up about their true feelings when it comes to things like that. Like, how does the separation make you feel? Because if feminine thinks that you're fine, then feminine just going to keep minding feminine's business. You know, again with that moon. Not everything being as it appears to be. Yeah, winter, this person feeling left out in the cold. But a person who doesn't care wouldn't feel left out in the cold because they're minding their business. You know, it's like I'm doing something else, so I don't really notice you not paying me any attention because I'm not paying you no mind anyway. But if I'm focused on you and you're not focused on me, yeah, I notice that. Absolutely. If I'm prioritizing you and you're not prioritizing me, yes, I notice that. Okay, so that's the energy. But again, I'm not going to say anything because I feel like this is a situation that I created. It's like that. Okay, perception. Again, they could have been used to codependent relationships and was expecting you to keep doing something back and forth, round and round with them. You didn't do it. Instead of chasing this person, you went within and started chasing whatever you needed to heal within self. And again, that's what I've been telling twins for years and telling feminines for years, like 8-9 years now. You get what I'm saying? You turn within, and the rest of your everything else changes, falls into place. Okay, we have perception and romance. So something about the way that they view romance could have also shifted and changed during this time, but in a positive way. Okay, person is missing you. Got separation here. Okay, trying to contact you in your dreams and stuff like that. A lot of you been focused on your own happiness. Okay, you understand that your happiness is your responsibility, not someone else's. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, this person wants to open themselves up to romance. Praying that you are still open to romance. Not they've learned some sort of lesson, karmic lesson here. Okay. I feel like this person is finally ready to come into union with their twin. Again, healed something within self or started doing some sort of work when it comes to their faith. Working on healing and raising their vibration. That's what this person's been doing. We have fall, changes in the air. Your answers arrive in autumn. We're in autumn right now. All right, settling. This person may feel like if it's not you, it's just them settling. Okay, it says scarcity, insecurity, lack of faith. Believe that you deserve the best. So they feel like it don't get no better for them than you. All right, release, loosen your hold, relax, unwind. Okay, so for some of you, this person may have to come towards you here, or they may ask you to take a trip with them. Okay, we have movement, meeting, adventure. Be ready for new experience and fresh start. So for to say be ready for new experience, fresh start. Self-worth. So this person may initially have felt a certain type of way, perception, because you were distancing yourself from them. They're now realizing that you did that because you know your worth. And it was something about the way that they treated the situation at the time that just wasn't in alignment with where you are, where you were, something, you know, where you were going. The summer. It's time to see the sunny side. So where they say release all the negative energies or things that you were holding on to in regards to this person, this connection, and look at the sunny side. Remember the good things. Okay, hold on to those moments, those memories, etc., because that's what's going to help bring the two of you back together. And again, back to the 5th dimension, intuitive communication. You're connected at the soul level. Okay, so in divine timing, things have sorted themselves out. Remember that Temperance card. This person has discovered a hidden path to you. They could be a very creative person, but a lot of things within them were dormant because they weren't utilizing certain skills or energies. But this person doesn't want to continue to settle. They want to come home. They want to return to their soul's home. All right? So again, they feel like you're the one. Spirit wants for you to keep a positive mindset when it comes to this connection. Something's about to happen here that, although you're very intuitive, is going to be shocking for you. It could be that this person sees things from a different point of view. You thought that they would always see them the way that they saw them. Something here about that. Also, something here about cameras. Okay, because cameras were here twice, so we got to, you know, recognize what we're seeing here and call it out. But yeah, something here about cameras is really significant. Okay, and yeah, like I said, this person feel you're the one. So it says cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and ARIES.